Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am sorry about the very long break, but things have been going nuts with me and I am finally able to take a small break, very small I'm going to say, and just relax and just play games on my computer. Good old days stuff and whatnot. And we are here with Megaman BattleNetwork. I'm sorry for the very short intro spot, but I guess when I was playing I just wanted to rush. Now, I would like to start off by saying I'm not giving up on Pokemon. I am just saying that Pokemon has been a bitch to me the last little bit. Like I said about Pokemon Ruby with my stuff being deleted, and Pokemon Red stuff, like when I record, it won't like make it proper or whatever, and it won't play on Windows Live Movie Maker, which is what I use. And things just screw up all over for me. And then of course I've been very busy last little bit, but I do plan to get things back on track again and try my hardest to keep things going. Now, yes, we're here in Megaman, and I would love to play these games because I've played the third set, the fourth, and the sixth in the series. I played those ones. I loved them to death. Number 3 was a pain to me, but other than that though, I love the Network series. They're so I don't know. It's something about it. It's like a mix between an RPG and just pure action. I know that sounds really lame, and probably someone's going to say something that'll make it all right, but it's just different, and I enjoy it so much. Just like the way you gotta like strategically think, okay, what chips am I going to use at what time? Which enemy am I going to use these chips with? Am I going to risk using the chip? Whatever. It's just all over the place. It's such a big collaboration of thought. And like that's just the last ones, of course, and like this one would be a lot simpler, I guess. But for those of you who don't really know how this sort of works in a Mega Man reality, Mega Man is the guy in the little pad thingy, and the kid walking around right now is named Lan, and you plug Mega Man into different networks, and Mega Man goes around the network, and it's like very open-worlded. Random enemies will attack you, pretty much. And when you're fighting, you get 9 panels for each side, for you and the enemy. And you shoot the enemy with Mega Busters, or you upload chips that have different things that go with them, like different guns, or maybe like a flamethrower or a sword and whatnot. And you use those to try to win your fights, pretty much. Now, what I like more about the Battle Network series is the later iterations. I don't know what happens with the earlier ones yet, and I will describe them as it goes. But all I know is that the later ones, you can obtain different people's souls, which will let you, like, you know, become a different type of Mega Man, which it's really neat to do. Some of them look really cool. Some of them have really awesome powers. And some, like when you take Number Man's soul, that is just pathetic. But it's just funny to have Number Man at like a Number Man looking Mega Man. This is the funniest thing ever. Now, that's my opening. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna introduce everyone. Like I said, main character walking around. He's Lan Hikari, I think. Yeah. Guy I'm just talking to now. His name is Dex, and it's Lan's best friend. Girl walking up. That's ah crap. I can't remember. I used to watch the cartoons for the show so much. They were so good. I think it's Yai, and the pink-haired girl that Lan was walking with earlier, that was Meilu. But yeah, those are pretty much the main characters of the series. They're in grade 5 in this game, yeah, which is quite impressive. And what's really neat, like, there is the Blue Bomber Mega Man, who goes around, destroys 8 robot masters, and then faces off against Dr. Wily, and you know, of course, beats him every time because it's Mega Man. And along the way, you know, you'll meet Guts Man, Proto Man, some of them are brand new to the series, but like I said, Guts Man, he's Dex's net navi. You can see him there right in the middle. There's Roll, which is Meilu's net navi, and then there's Glide, who I think are the newer characters. No, Roll, of course. What am I talking about? Roll is you know, Mega Man's sister from the Blue Bomber series. Glide, I have no idea where Glide came from, but you know, they integrate everyone, like Torchman. Is it Torchman? Whichever one that looks like the lighter from the Mega Man 2 game. he actually looks like that in this game, but you know, it's just different because they have to fit him into the BattleNetwork series. But they link stuff really well, with all things considered. They had to make up a lot of new people because, of course, it wasn't just like just one whole group of people that had to split up between humans and like virtual reality stuff. And I really like that. And overall, I just love the Mega Man series. Probably my most favorite thing I've ever played. Like, I played Mega Man X for years as just a little kid, a little tyke back in the day, and I could never beat it. It was so hard, but just the thrill of trying to beat that game, that's what made me keep going. And actually, I made this almost like a national milestone of the first time I beat Mega Man X was back, when did I buy it? It was like back in like October of 2011. Yeah, something like that. It wasn't that long ago, but it was quite a bit. And I was so impressed with myself. I was on Facebook. I was like, oh my god, I beat Mega Man X. I'm so pumped. Yes, beat boy. And it was great. It was a great feeling. But now, because, you know, it's Mega Man X, they stopped making them, of course. And because most of them are back in like the Super Nintendo era, I couldn't get my jollies. I was seeing the rest of how the story progressed and whatnot. So, of course, I had to watch a lot of them on YouTube. And I'm not saying that they were bad or anything, I just wish I could have played them myself. Although in the end, I probably would have been looking them up anyways, because I would have got stuck somewhere at some point or another. I mean, I want to collect everything, but I'm terrible at exploring. I want to be the best I could be, but I suck at like grinding and training and whatnot. So, you know, that was my epic fail right there. I tried to slash for some reason, I don't know why. I think it's because my laptop was slowing down. But yeah, and getting off track right here. I'm just looking at my wallpaper. But yeah, so the Blue Bomber series and the X series, they kind of link well. Well, X not as much, because the X series just had like names that didn't involve man in it for this. But overall, the BattleNetwork series links very well to the Blue Bomber. I see, like, I mean, you can see the Met tools right there. They're, of course, in like, well, in both series, of course. And there's well, I'm doing a really bad job of recalling everything. Yeah, recalling. I'm like Texan now. But yeah, they do a good job as far as I can tell. It's like they got the Met tools, they have a whole bunch of different stuff. They do a really good job at creating a brand new game with pretty much the exact same original idea. Now, one thing I'm happy that I guess annoyed me here when I first played it, but they didn't like block out chips that don't match or anything like that. With the way that chips worked, is that I know I'll probably skip by it, so I'll go over it very quickly. With chips, you can, in order to use chips that you have, you can only pick up to 5, I think is the max. Yeah, so you pick up to 5. The chips either need to match in the actual type of chip, which is a way you can use it, or if they have the same letter, kind of like a barcode type thing. So as you can see here, I'm gonna decide which one I want to use. I can't use those 2 guns on the end, but I can use 2 swords because they're the same chip type. And or in this game at least, if you don't choose anything, you can press add, and you can have a whole bunch of new chips added on to what you originally had to give you more options, a better idea what you want. Now see, you get like the blue and the red. The red is my side, of course. I don't know why I should explain it, but I am. There, I just chose 3 different guns of the same type. I'm sorry it seems kind of lame, but I know not too many people have played the BattleNetwork series, nor have had a decent commentary base on here. And if you have one, you're watching this, I apologize. I just haven't really found any good ones. But I hope to try to make a decent one here. I enjoy Mega Man. Like, if no one even knows about it, there is a comic series made by the guys that make Archie comics and the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Like, he makes the comics, and they're so good in a way. They do the Blue Bomber series, of course, and like reading the first set, it was really interesting how well he made the story go into it, and how in the end the original 6 Robot Masters end up becoming Mega Man's friend and become a crucial role in later parts of the series. And it's really neat to have them continuously there with you. But even neater than that, I know I'm saying neater, but it's weird. But with the PSP version of the Mega Man reboot, instead of 6 Robot Masters, there was 2 extra ones added on. There was Time Man and Oil Man, but they weren't part of the original group. But what was really neat about the comic series was that they made an entire section just based off of those 2 guys, and those 2 even got to become a part of a role. They had a big epic like evil role in their sections they were in, but yeah, they were added on, and it was so neat to see this group of comic writers perform so well and making a comic series that's really well done. And so now I'm on Mega Man 2 now. At this point, it just ended. They finally hit their first year, and I can't wait. I finally subscribed. I got a constant subscription going for another year. So excited to see how the rest of the story goes. Now, one little note before I finally finish up here, but this area that I just entered into, every Mega Man game has it. It's so funny. It actually, I knew instinctively to go into here, because every other Mega Man game, his doghouse is an alarm system, which is, you know, connected to the internet, which means I can jack in. Jack in. That sounds wrong. But I could do that and, you know, be a part of it. Go into the net with Mega Man and whatnot. And every little spot, like, not the part of the actual net, but every little room has a blue crystal. Those are pickup items. And the blue ones are important. Those are the ones that you want, because they usually are a really good chip or a health boost, which you really need. So, thank you for watching. I will try to be back later. Thank you for watching.